Webster's Dictionary defines a whippet as any of a breed of small, swift, slender dogs used for coursing small game and racing. However, this doesn't really tell you that much about the specialty breed. While it could begin with their astonishing speed, their kind nature, or their special needs, we should start with what every great story has: a beginning. Whippets were first bred at the end of the 17th century in the countryside areas of England. The word whippet is even derived from the now obsolete English word whippet, which means to move quickly. The breed was formed by mixing the large and quick greyhound with the smaller terriers of the countryside. This mix led to a smaller dog with the speed of its larger cousin. This early form of the whippet was primarily used to catch small game such as rabbits and rats which lived in the owner's crops. The dog would break the vermin's neck and bring it back for the stew pot. This breed was later brought to the States via the Massachusetts textile workers in the late 1800s as a companion and working dog. This history can be seen in the Whippet today, with a large chest which contains powerful lungs as well as prominent hind legs. The Whippet is able to make the most of each breath and stride. Their paws have fur underneath, known as hair feet, which give them better traction in each step. Their heads and muzzles are thin with forward-facing eyes which give them some of the best vision in the doggy kingdom. Even the Whippet's ears fold backwards to ensure aerodynamics. These factors ensure that the Whippets were able to find, catch, and kill some of the most evasive creatures in the animal kingdom. But none of these factors are as important to this goal than is their gait. The Whippet utilizes a double suspension gallop, which they adopted from their greyhound cousins. This means that there are 2 points at which all 4 paws are off the ground in each stride. Once, when all 4 legs are extended, and again when all 4 legs are tucked underneath the body. This gait can be seen in other sighthounds as well as the fastest land mammal, the cheetah. Because of this gallop, Whippets have been recorded as the fastest accelerating dog on Earth, as well as the fastest dog of their size. The Whippet can run up to 40 miles per hour for short distances. Now that's fast. Past some of the typical sighthound characteristics, how do you know that you have a Whippet? Well, Whippets do not have a specific coat color or type, so they can range anywhere from white to blonde to brown to fawn to black to brindle to blue, or any combination of the aforementioned, as well as short and long-haired varieties. Their tails are thin and long with a slight curve near the bottom. Their noses and lips, as well as around their eyes, are a dark black. These trademark eyes are listed by the AKC as soulful and usually come in a soft brown, but blue eyes do occur. Today, you see more Whippets as household pets than as coursers or ratters due to their sweet demeanor. They are described as kind dogs who will happily live in a living room as long as they are run once a day. Whippets have 2 speeds, 40 miles an hour or 0. This means that a Whippet will be happy and energetic when they are outside and played with, and total couch potatoes for the rest of the day.
I love their laid-back nature. They will run around when you want them to, but about 23 hours of the day, they just sit on the couch and lounge and cuddle with you.
Whippets are exceptional cuddlers and love people of all ages. Whippets are great family pets and are known for a gentleness with children. Furthermore, they are rather quiet dogs who very rarely vocalize, which is preferable for many families.
And one of the best things about them is they don't bark, so they're super, super quiet. Oh, baby. You.
However, they are also considered stubborn and aloof. If they do not want to do something, they will not do it, no matter what. Still, Whippets are sensitive dogs, and due to this emotional strength, the Whippet is prone to separation anxiety and timidity. If you have a Whippet, you should never leave it for extended periods all alone, nor should you use negative reinforcement. They are sensitive, and actions like this can seriously damage a dog's emotional state.
They very much like to be with their people. They're referred to as Velcro dogs because they like to stick right on you. So they take a second or two to warm up to you, but the second they do, they'll be lying right on top of you and cozying with you.
Due to their short hair and easygoing demeanor, there is little daily care that needs to be given to a Whippet. They only need a bath occasionally, and a sweep around the house once every few days will clean up their shed fur. However, their fast-growing nails will need to be trimmed on occasion depending on the individual. The breed is very healthy with no common severe health risks due to careful breeding. The Whippet should live between 14 and 16 years. You need to keep them well watered and fed, as overeating is very uncommon in the breed, and many owners thusly choose to leave food and water down all day to make sure their dogs are well taken care of. Despite their hardy nature, there are a special set of needs that a Whippet has. They're considered touch-sensitive dogs, so even an unexpected brush can spook them. So if you have a Whippet, you need to make sure that they know that you are there before you touch them, lest they become frightened. Oral issues are also common in sighthounds, so an occasional bone or toothbrushing is needed in order to have a doggy vet avoided. Canine dentistry practices usually call for the dog to be put under anesthetics, and because the Whippet is so slight, it is recommended to avoid putting them under. Furthermore, the Whippet has issues keeping themselves warm, so in the colder months, it is highly recommended to put them in a jacket as well as put sunscreen on them in the sunnier times.
He has a cute bow tie, we match.
Ah, very cute.
Yeah, it's cute.
Pretty girl.